Listen up and prepare to reevaluate your understanding of leadership. It's a term that gets thrown around a lot, but what does it truly mean? Is it about being charismatic, assertive, or confident? Well, yes, but there's so much more to it. Leadership isn't merely a one-dimensional concept. It's a multifaceted role that requires a plethora of skills and qualities, many of which are often overlooked. Today, we will clear some common misconceptions about leadership and shed light on 5 qualities that are crucial, yet frequently underestimated. Firstly, let's talk about empathy. Empathy, often considered a cornerstone of effective leadership, can be a challenging trait to uphold consistently, especially in times of crisis such as organizational layoffs or stringent budget cuts. These scenarios place empathetic leaders in a complex position where they are torn between the pressing needs of the business and the emotional welfare of their team members. Despite the difficulties, the role of empathy remains critically important even in these trying situations. Empathetic leaders can leverage their understanding and compassion to soften the blow of tough decisions. By embracing transparency in communication, they can ensure their team members are not left in the dark about changes that affect them. By offering support, they can help ease the transition and reduce the stress associated with it. By showing genuine concern for their team's well-being, they can reaffirm their commitment to the people behind the work, fostering trust and loyalty even during turbulent times. It's important to clarify that empathy in leadership does not equate to avoiding or shying away from making difficult decisions. Rather, it's about managing these decisions in a way that respects, acknowledges, and validates the feelings and perspectives of the affected individuals. This empathetic approach, which combines business acumen with a deep understanding of human emotions, demonstrates a leader's ability to balance pragmatism with kindness and humanity. It's this delicate balance that enables leaders to maintain morale and cohesion in their teams, despite the challenges they face. Consequently, empathy becomes an invaluable tool in the effective leader's arsenal, promoting resilience and unity even in the face of adversity. Next, let's discuss adaptability. Adaptability, while being a vital attribute in our swiftly evolving world, often presents its own set of challenges. It might sometimes create a sense of being eternally behind, attempting to keep up with the relentless pace of change. However, it's essential to remember that adaptability does not equate to recklessly chasing each and every new trend that surfaces. Instead, true adaptability is about making careful judgments to identify which shifts and advancements are aligned with the goals and abilities of your team. It's about maintaining a steady trajectory of growth and progress, without being sidetracked by every new development that catches the public eye. To foster this adaptive approach, leaders need to nurture a growth mindset, both within themselves and their teams. This mindset transforms the way we perceive challenges, reframing them from threats to valuable learning opportunities. It instills resilience and fosters a culture of continuous learning and innovation. Furthermore, by encouraging this growth mindset, leaders not only equip their teams with the skills needed to adapt to change, but also build a culture that views change as an opportunity rather than an obstacle. This balance between embracing change and maintaining focus is the cornerstone of adaptability, keeping teams relevant, innovative, and resilient in the face of an ever-changing landscape. Moving on to humility. Humility, when observed in leadership, may sometimes be mistakenly perceived as a deficit in confidence or assertiveness. But this interpretation is a far cry from reality. Leaders who exhibit humility do not lack self-assurance. Instead, they display a confident understanding of their own capabilities, simultaneously acknowledging their shortcomings. They realize their power stems from their team, as each member brings unique value to the table. To cultivate this humility, it's important to engage in the habitual practice of gratitude. Regularly acknowledging and expressing appreciation for your team's efforts is an effective way to do this. It's crucial for leaders to recognize that every achievement is the result of a communal endeavor. Humble leaders know that a team's strength lies in its diversity and collective wisdom. Each individual's contribution enriches the team, helping it to overcome challenges and achieve common goals. By acknowledging this, leaders not only foster a more cooperative and inclusive environment, but they also strengthen their own leadership, grounding it in humility and gratitude. Therefore, humility in leadership isn't a sign of weakness, it's a marker of strength. It signifies a leader's ability to balance self-confidence with an appreciation for the collective efforts of their team. This balance of confidence and gratitude allows for a more inclusive and effective leadership style. Patience, the fourth quality, often overlooked, is indeed a significant leadership virtue. In an era that celebrates quickness and immediate outcomes, the importance of patience frequently goes unrecognized. However, seasoned leaders understand that true progress is incremental and requires time. The growth of a team or a business doesn't occur overnight. Patience ultimately yields dividends. Nurturing patience necessitates adjusting expectations and placing emphasis on the journey, not solely the end goal. It's about understanding that progress may be slow, but every step, no matter how small, moves you closer to your destination. Mindfulness is an effective tool for cultivating patience. It encourages leaders to live in the present, appreciating the progress being made rather than constantly focusing on future objectives. In essence, patience in leadership is about recognizing and valuing the process of growth. It's about understanding that real, sustainable progress takes time. It's about celebrating every milestone, every step forward, regardless of size. This mindset not only contributes to a healthier, more balanced leadership approach, but it also fosters a culture of appreciation and persistence within the team. Patience, therefore, while often underrated, is an indispensable quality in successful leadership. Lastly, the art of listening, the importance of which is frequently undervalued in leadership. Amid the everyday hustle of the work environment, the act of genuinely listening can occasionally be neglected. However, leaders who truly listen cultivate teams that are more robust and collaborative. They create a workspace where creativity thrives and issues are promptly resolved. To enhance listening skills, the practice of active listening is key. It goes beyond merely hearing the words spoken. It involves understanding the underlying emotions and intentions. Display genuine curiosity in your team's ideas and apprehensions, and promote open dialogue. Effective listening is about fully engaging with the speaker, not just waiting for your turn to speak. It's about showing empathy, understanding, and respect for the speaker's perspective. By doing so, leaders can build stronger relationships with their team members, fostering a culture of trust and open communication. They can uncover valuable insights, solve problems more effectively, and make better decisions. In essence, listening is a vital leadership skill. It's the key to building stronger, more effective teams and fostering a culture of collaboration and innovation. So, remember to slow down, focus, and truly listen. Your team and your leadership will be all the better for it. In conclusion, the journey to effective leadership is a continuous process of learning and growing. It's about striving to understand, adapt, learn, be patient, and listen. It's not an easy path, but it's one that leads to a fulfilling destination, a team that feels valued, performs at its best, and, ultimately, succeeds together. So keep learning, keep growing, and embrace the journey to becoming an effective leader.